Hey, I didn't see you there. Long time no see. I got a new outfit on. I look good, but I smell worse. This is my bearded dragon. His name is Vladimir. Not after Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Horowitz. Um, One of the most famous classical pianists of all time, and definitely of his time. Um, he's a good pianist. He's a great pianist. Probably one of the best ones, you know? And when I first got Vladimir about 6, 7 years ago, I really don't remember. I really, I really looked up to Vladimir Horowitz because I wanted to be like him someday. Not maybe a classical, performer or what do they call it? Nerd. Um, I just wanted to be really good at the piano. I had a passion for it. Maybe I had a talent for it. Um, but whatever came of it, I will hold on to for the rest of my life. And um, that's that's why I decided to do this little project here, Ricardando. It was May of 2020, I believe. So yeah, it's COVID time. I was at a family gathering, and one of my one of my relatives told me, hey, you play the piano, right? And I said, yeah, I still play the piano. And they're like, why don't you go on YouTube and put your music on there? I'm like, no, no, no. I don't make music for others. And they told me, no, wait, you know, how you see those 8 hours of piano music to relax to sleep to, whatever, right? And I was like, yeah, I've seen that. They're like, well, it's like a content farm. People just make that shit brain dead and just put it out there and they make money. I'm like, oh wow, that's awesome. The only thing is, I really didn't know how to really make music like that, you know. Um, I mean, you listen to those, I don't even know what you call it, those content farms of music, and I mean, it's good, it's nice, but it's just a little soulless, is all. And I couldn't be soulless. Um, at the time, I had just graduated high school. Um, I didn't know really what I was gonna do with my adolescence. I didn't want to go to college, although I was probably pressured to. I did take one little semester of community college, but I didn't really want to do that. I was employed. I'm still actually employed by the same company, so that's awesome, right? Um, and really, I wasn't too sure of what I really wanted to do with my life, and I always wanted to make stuff. I wanted to just make things. I wanted to do things ever since I was a kid. I wanted to make Mario plush videos, and I wanted to make video games, and I wanted to write stories. As I grew older, I was like, yeah, that's child shit. Um, but there was just something that was awakening me when I thought of the idea of having a music related YouTube channel. Um, I really don't know what my original intentions were with this channel, but what I can tell you is, Ricardando was supposed to be a reflection of myself. It was supposed to be maybe all of the worst traits about myself put out there. Um, the whole message for the Ricardando project was your worst enemy, and that's a hard concept to grasp on. You're responsible for everything that you do. Um, you have to hold yourself accountable before anyone, really. Um, and I mean, it's just I was supposed to have this whole story, this whole big I don't know, fucking drama. I really don't know what I would even call it. It was supposed to be originally that Ricardando was gonna blow up. Ricardando was gonna be famous. He was gonna be a mean, evil piece of crap. and that the real Ricky Sanchez was trapped inside of a wooden mannequin. Actually, I don't know where it is. I think I boxed it up. Rick Ardando was supposed to be a demon that the character Ricky Sanchez sold his soul to. And Rick Ardando wanted to... Well, originally Rick Ardando had approached Ricky Sanchez, me, and told him, hey, you're an aspiring YouTuber. You want to be famous? And, demons have the silver tongue. So Ricky Sanchez said, yeah, sure. What can I do? What can I do for you? And then Rick Ardando's like, give me your soul. And he traps him in the wood mannequin. And but thankfully, Rick Ardando's a kind demon, and he allows him to release music. So Ricky Sanchez is trapped inside of the wooden mannequin, but inside the wooden mannequin is like my room, but with just a piano. And I guess whatever Ricky Sanchez needs to release music. So the background noise music is the Ricky Sanchez, not Rick Ardando. It was supposed to be this whole story that had many variations and many endings and so on and so forth. But 3 years later, after I created my YouTube channel, it's gonna be cut short. My parents are moving away. I'm staying here, not in this house, but with my girlfriend. And I won't have time to really do my videos or really the space. I used to do all the videos in my free time, when there was no one in the house, but I don't know. Maybe I gave up too easy on this thing, but I did have fun. Rick Ardando was one of the best things I've probably ever done in my life, as ridiculous as that is. I really enjoyed it, but it's just, I can't end it. And, somewhere in the back of my mind, I'm probably going to regret it, because I could probably find the time and the space to do it, reverse engineer a way to, in terms of the story, reverse engineer a way so that Rick Ardando doesn't have to be in the house or whatever. But it's just, I don't know. As a, I don't want to call myself a creative person, but as someone who likes to create things, it's hard, just kind of, because I have so much projects that I want to do. I have so many ideas, and Rick Ardando was supposed to be the #1 priority, but eventually it, kind of faded out. I'm still working on music. The background noise music project I'm still gonna finish it. It's just, it won't have the story connected to Rick Ardando, which, I don't know. It was supposed to be that Rick Ardando was obviously like a metaphor for your insecurities, but the background noise music was Ricky Sanchez overcoming his insecurities, and by the end of background noise, he's accepted who he is, and he's accepted his talent and his gift. Me. I've always accepted my talents and gifts. I don't mean to be mean, but insecurities are a childish thing. 3 years ago, I was probably a little insecure. I wanted to, I don't know, be self-destructive. I really like Breaking Bad because of the self-destructive aspect of Walter White. But I'm not Walter White. I don't want to be Walter White. I'm not the anti-hero. I don't want to be. I'm not the villain. I don't want to be. I'm just someone who really likes making music. And is it good music? I don't know. I don't care either. It's for me. No one's gonna listen to it. And really, that was the whole message of the Rick Ardando background noise project. It's that at the end of the day, no one really cares, other than yourself. Self-acceptance is a very important thing. Again, you are all you have in this life. So take care of yourself and treat yourself well, If you're, famous people, famous YouTubers, I don't know, at that point, are they themselves, or are they somebody else? Are they like a brand, And in a way, I kind of set myself up for failure from the start with Rick Ardando, because it was just mediocre videos, and that's fine. Really, if I blew up, like actually became famous from Rick Ardando, I probably couldn't handle it. Yeah, you know, some people are built for that. Some people really want that. I just wanted to have fun. Sorry, I'm not trying to be emotional. It's just I'm actually getting over a sickness. But the whole takeaway was that at the end of the day, really no one's gonna be tuned into your creative projects or your passions as much as you will. You know, Hannah is my girlfriend, and she's my number one fan. She's my best friend. But you ask her what key improvisation number 110 is, and she'll probably be like, I didn't even know you had 110. I know what a key improvisation 110 is, because I made it, because I cared about it. And it's just a fact of life. No one really cares except you, you know? I mean, you can think you care about other people's things, but in reality, I mean, do you really? I mean, you're just talking to people, you know? You're just invested in them so they can be invested in you, but that's fine, because it's a mutual thing. It's a platonic thing. It's an evolutionary thing. We have to be a somewhat level of considerate for other people, because that's how we make bonds. That's how we have relationships. That's how we survive. But what I'm saying is, it's not that important, you know, to have acceptance from others, you know, to prove a point to people. You just have to prove a point to yourself. I think another message of the background noise thing was just how far people can go. There's going to be 17 background noises, because 17 is my favorite number. And by the time I reach background noise 17, I think I'll look back on background noise 1 and I'll be like, wow, I really came a long way. You know, whether it's a good thing or bad thing, I don't know. It's not up to really anyone. It's up to me. But right now I'm working on background noise 8, and I think I just released background noise 4 a couple of months ago. So there's still 3 background noises I haven't even released to the YouTube channel yet, but I will. So no more Rick Ardando videos, unfortunately. That's the end of that, and I'm sorry if anyone really out there, if you're watching, I'm sorry if you really like the videos, but I can't keep up with it, and I'm sorry. Someone's car alarm is going off. It's the fucking apocalypse. Yeah. I mean, in the next life, maybe, yeah, I'll be a famous YouTuber, but for right now, I'm just gonna focus on my job, my future, and really the music. I have other creative musical projects that I want to do, but I'll probably release them here on this channel. Yeah. Whoever's watching this, thank you for watching all this way. I think we're at almost 14 minutes. Thank you for, watching me, maybe listening to my music, I don't know. Really, I really didn't make this video for any audience, just probably myself in the future. It's a new chapter of my life. As corny and cliche as that is to say this, I really would have never thought that my parents would have moved away. I really thought they would have stayed a little longer, at least enough for me to finish Rick Ardando, but it's okay. I enjoyed it while it lasted, really. I'm gonna look back on all the fucking videos, I'm gonna laugh my ass off, because it's funny, really. It's funny to me. And hopefully Background Noise 1 would have aged well. I mean, I listen to all my music periodically, and it's okay for me. If you stick around, I'll really give you some of my best, though. I'm really motivated to just improve myself every day. And that really, that's what a person can only do. Really, just be a better person than they were yesterday. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I don't know, go on with your life. Increase your credit score, make money. I don't know. Listen to a bird chirp.